book lovers, it's me, Sydney Books, today with a new video for you guys. Yep, I'm bad at intros. So, recently, it has been my birthday, and I got a bunch of Barnes & Noble's gift cards, so today is going to be my birthday / October book haul, which of course is in the middle of October, not October, it's November. Of course, it's in the middle of November. Yeah, seems legit. Okay, well, I'm going to get the ball rolling here with the first book by Sarah Dessen, That Summer. Now, everybody keeps raving about Sarah Dessen, so I definitely wanted to get one of her books, plus it did not cost that much, so I'm like, hey, might as well pick this up. Yeah. And I'm going into this blind mostly, but I heard it's really good. Some of my friends at school read Sarah Dessen, and they're like, oh my god, it's so good, you should get Just Listen or That Summer, and they only had Just Listen or hard copies, and I only had some money left, so I'm like, might as well get That Summer. So, yeah. The next book, because it took me so long to find it at Barnes & Noble, because their stupid machine doesn't tell you where the book actually is, it just tells you where they think it is. Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I needed a number Rainbow Rowell book in order to call her one of my favorite authors, because people are like, if you only read one of her books, that doesn't mean you know all of her writing, so I'm going to read this and prove them wrong. I know kind of what it's about, so it's about this guy who, you know, how monitors the emails and stuff like that, and he reads this girl's emails and starts falling in love with her over her emails and things like that, even though, you know, he's not supposed to and he can get fired for doing it. But he just loves reading her emails, and that's what I've heard about it. But yeah. So I'm definitely excited to go into this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this after I finish the book I'm reading right now for school, and the book I'm reading for, I don't know, not school pleasure, I guess. I don't know. It sounds weird when I say read it. It just does. Attachment by Rainbow Rowell. From that weird note, I leave to the next book, which is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle, who also, I know you guys probably know John Green, but Lauren also wrote TTFN, which is a very old book, which is so weird because at Barnes & Noble, I saw the sequel to that. It's like YOLO or something. I'm like, I know that cover from somewhere. It's because I read the first book. Yeah. So I picked up this book last minute. I was reading the blurbs. I was either going to get this or Abundance of Catherine's, but then Book Blondie got Abundance of Catherine's, and we're going to trade off after we finish reading these books. And so, what I read from the blurb with this is it's based on 3 different stories happening during wintertime, Christmas, and somehow they're all connected. Like, you know the movies Valentine's Day or New Year's Eve? It's kind of like that concept, except it's only 3 stories, not like 12, whatever. But yeah. Let It Snow by John Green. Maureen Johnson. I always forget that middle author because I never read any of her books. I guess this will be the first one by her. Oh, and Lauren. Guys, I am so excited for this next book because I've been wanting one of Stephanie Perkins' books for so long, and oh my god, I just want to get on the hype, ship things, OTV, and that next book is Anna and the French Kiss, which I cannot wait to read, and I'm probably going to read this before Attachments, actually, because that's how excited I am to read this. I just want to not be left out of the hype and actually know what they're talking about when they're like, Anna, French Kiss, yeah, it's great. So I am so glad I picked this up, and I can't wait. After I read this, I'm definitely going to get Lola and the Boy Next Door and Isa and the Happily Ever After. I'm just so excited. And like bursting out of me, like every time, as soon as I left out the bookstore, I'm like, my mom's like, what books did you get? I'm like, oh, this one, this one, this one. Anna and the French Kiss. This one, this one, this one. But don't forget Anna and the French Kiss. Okay, I'm a little overexcited, but it's Anna by Stephanie Perkins. Those are weird faces. Now that we're calming down a little, I got my next book, which is The Geography of Me and You. I saw this on Goodreads. Some people were giving it really good reviews, and I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I picked it up, and I just love the cover. It's so cool. And I'm definitely excited to read this because everybody's raving about it. It's by Jennifer E. Smith, and it's so pretty. I can't wait to see it on my bookshelf. I mean, look at that. It's so pretty. But yeah, so I'm probably going into most of these books kind of blind. Don't know what it's about until I read it. And that's how I do in most books. I don't like getting background information before I read it. I mean, I just usually read the blurb and then I get the book. So, kind of that situation. But yeah, next book. So, the next book is Autumn Falls by Bella Thorne. Now, I was kind of skeptical about this book because I'm like, I don't know if Bella can write or not. So I got it, and I read it in a day. And that's how good it was, because I can connect so much to this character. I mean, not by, like, the disability she has or anything, but just her life at school is, like, so me. And, yeah, so I really enjoyed this book, and it turns out Bella Thorne can write. But, yeah, I so happy because I have these parts signed. You probably can't see, but it's all great. Everybody's like, "Oh, did you get that book signed?" I'm like, "Yes." Not lying or anything. It didn't come like that. No. Either way, read it. I'm probably gonna have a review on this book, and it'll be in my October reads. So, or November reads. I have to decide which one I want to put it in. So look forward to that. Comment below if you do want a review on this book, because I'm kind of like half not wanting to and half wanting to. It's been a slow month. I'm sick today. This is the only reason I can do this. I have plenty of time on my hands. So yeah. Clear the throat. My next book is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Or, yeah, it's Marissa Meyer. I almost thought it was Cassandra Clare for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not a Cities of Ashes book. So, Cinder is about this, it's like a futuristic dystopian kind of world, and Cinderella is a cyborg. Get that out of the way. And she's kind of like a cyborg slave. Her stepmom didn't really want her, but her father, her creator, died, and she's friends with one of her stepsisters, but her other stepsister and her stepmother hate her. And she owns a workshop in the thing. To be honest, I haven't really finished the book, so I'm like, but I'm in the middle, I think, yeah. And I know it's gotten a little bit of a beating because school backpacks do not agree with books. I tried carrying it a long time, but then people were like, oh, look, there's a bookmark sticking out of it. Let me pull it out for you, just to help you out with finding your next page. Hate people. I just hate people. If you do not know about these next 3 books in the series I'm going to show you, then have you been living under a rock? Because I got Divergent. I mean, I already had a beat-up copy of the paperback version of Divergent, but now I have 3 beautiful glossy versions of Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant that'll fit so nicely on my bookshelf. It just will. Okay, go back. Don't fall out. Nope, don't. Oh, what's this? Don't fall. I did not notice this. The World of Veronica Roth's #1 New York Times best-selling Divergent series. That's so cool. I didn't notice that. I really should have unpacked this first. You know what? I'm done with the box. Just take it all in. It's so pretty. Just go in. Glad to admire the books. They're just so glossy. But I'm not nearly as excited for those as I am for these next books. The selection series. I finally have my own copies. When I unpacked these for my birthday, oh my god, I had a seizure. Because if you have been on my channel before, you know I am obsessed with the selection. It's my #1 series, and I love it. I just do. Like, I have selections for days. And I'm so excited that Kiera Cass said she was making 2 other books for this and 2 other novellas. Oh my god. Yes, please. Okay. Oh. And I have this, which is The Prince and the Guard selection novellas. I like The Prince, but nobody cares about Aspen, so yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for this tremendous haul. I don't think I stacked these right. But here they are, my books. Ow, my foot. That's about it, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Ow. Subscribe and watch for more videos in my other book hauls. 2 lesser covered books. At least the selection books didn't fall. That's all that matters. I better clean up this mess. Bye, guys.